Hey, what's up guys? So on this video I'm going to be speaking about OneSignal, which is actually a tool that allows you to send notification messages to people who opt in to your notification messages. So let me actually go ahead and show you what it looks like on a website. So I will go to my website and I'm going to actually show you what it is, what OneSignal actually is. So this website here. So you'll see this little thing right here, which is actually the notifications. It says on there, subscribe to notifications. And you will also see up here. So this is where whenever somebody visits your website, if they click allow, you will have the ability to send them messages. So let me show you what I mean by the type of messages that you could potentially send them. So I'm actually going to use Google Images to allow me to show you. But the thing is that with the application OneSignal, you can send mobile notifications and also desktop notifications. So here is actually an image providing an example of what OneSignal looks like if you were to be sending a notification message, right? This is via mobile. And let me see, where is the other example? Oh, this one right here. This would be a desktop example. So if people subscribe to your notification messages, this is what it would look like on their desktop. Okay, so that's what OneSignal is. So let me actually go through the process of setting it up. So if you go to onesignal.com, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like whenever you're on the website. So here I am. So you're going to want to click on the button add an app. So you can name your notification whatever you want. I'll just name mine newest notification January 23rd. So I will click on add app. Okay, so this is what I was referring to regarding the types of notifications that there are. So you'll see how on here it provides you, for example, if you want to isolate to Android devices specifically, you would actually want to create multiple, but for this situation I'm only going to create one for desktop. So I'm going to click on this one. Click next. Okay, so you'll see how it asks to choose the type of integration. For me, I will be using a WordPress website. So I will select this one and I will select on WordPress. Once you are here, you will go ahead and name the name of your website. So for me, it is Startups Coach. You're going to copy the URL of your website. So let me go ahead and do that. I could have just typed it, but I'll just copy it from here. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so there we go. So you're gonna see down here, it's going to ask you to create a label. So a label, you can name it whatever. I will typically try to name the same as I named it on here. But I actually have used this name previously, so it probably will tell me that it has been used already. You see this, it's not available. So I'm going to change the words, see if it works. Okay, I'll just add a double S. Okay, there we go. So I'll go ahead and save it, and now you will see that you actually get the ID and the API key. So what you want to do next is actually go on your website. So I will actually do that. So let me go ahead and log in. Let me pause the video for a sec. Okay, so I logged in on my WordPress admin panel. So what you will want to do is look for the, okay, sorry about that. So once you are here, you're going to look for this icon right here. You see it looks like a little plug. So you're going to add new. So you're going to search for the plugin called OneSignal. So once you click add new, you search OneSignal, and you will go ahead and install the plugin. Hold on a second, let me see. Maybe it needs to be together. Let's try it again. Okay, there it is. So you simply just click install, right? So again, I'm using WordPress, right? So once the plugin has been installed, you're going to actually open the plugin. So let me look for the little icon. Okay, sorry, I had to zoom out on my browser, but here is the icon. So I clicked on the icon, and this is the OneSignal plugin, right? So I will go back on the actual website, this right here, and what you're basically going to do is copy the ID and copy the API, and you're going to go back on the website, and you're simply just going to paste the information in here. So I will actually go ahead and do that to show you. So I'll start with the ID. I'll go with the API next. Okay, there we go. If you have encryption on your website, do go ahead and select this one. I don't at the moment on my website, but I will in the future. So for now, I'll just skip that particular option. So I'm going to go over the rest of the options down here just so you can take a look as to what I did. So as you can see, besides the ID and the API key, for example, you'll see here it says OneSignal label, so you can actually type whatever on here. In fact, I'll just name mine January 23rd 2019 new notification, just like that. You can name it whatever. So the Safari web ID, don't touch that, just skip that. As you can see, what I would just simply suggest for you to do is that as I scroll down, to pay attention to what's selected and what is not, so you can replicate this on your browser. So you can see this, the sent notification settings. The notification title is another thing that you can change. So you can see what I had written on mine here. So you obviously would want to change that for yours. So you can see down here, I unselected those two. The location of where the little icon that I showed you at the beginning, this icon right here, where you want the icon to be located. So you see on mine, I have bottom right, which is the location. As you can see, bottom right. So from here, you can see what I had written. And I actually want to show you this message right here. It says, "We like to show you notifications for the latest news and updates." So you could actually potentially change that message. You just have to look for where that text is displayed, so you can change it to whatever you want to change it. It's just a matter of you looking for the options down here. But I'm going to continue going down just to show you the rest of the process. So as you can see, the site name, I just pasted the domain name. You could have just typed the site name without the domain extension, like .org. So you see these other options. I haven't set anything else regarding tracking, so I'll go ahead and save. Okay, so at this point, you should technically be done with the process of setting up OneSignal on your website. So you'll see, if I go to your website, I have cache stored on my browser, so I would need to probably delete my history. This is Firefox. Let me see if it comes up. Otherwise, I'm going to switch browsers just to test it out. Yeah, I think it's not going to come up. But let me try it on here. So I'll close my browser just to show you. And this time I did not go on incognito. I'm just going to, let's see if it loads. Well, there it is. Okay, awesome. So here it is, and here it is. As I said, you're going to have to look for where you can change the information regarding what it displays. So the main thing is that, you know, if you allow example, you'll see what happens. Let me show you the process of what actually happens. So I will click allow, and you know, having notifications can be very useful if you have newsletters, for example. So you'll see here the message that just popped up. So I will go ahead and close the website. I want to go back on the actual website and click on finish. So at this point you will see that it's set up. So the next thing that I actually want to show you are the messages. So this is kind of how whenever people subscribe to your notifications, the messages that you sent out will be created this way. Okay, so I'm going to show you a test message. I just tested this one, so I'm going to run you through the process. So you click on new message. This is where you will write your notification message. So I will write January 23rd, new blog article. Check out new blog article. I'm just kind of putting it together really quick. I'm not putting any particular thought into what to say. So I will go ahead and continue down here, and this right here is what I was looking for, the launch URL. So let's say that you want people who subscribe to your notification to check out your newest blog article. This is where you would paste the URL of the blog article. So you'll see that I will go ahead and, you know, select the priority as high, and then you can select when you would want it to be sent. So I will send it immediately so you could actually see it. So I will click on confirm, and you'll see here it says the segment that you're setting it to are to subscribe users. So I had subscribed, as you saw. So as you see, there's only one, which is myself. You'll see the name of the notification, which platforms it will receive it, the content message that you're sending, the time, and the actual launch URL, which for your situation it would be the blog article. So I will click on send message, and we should get a notification message. So here's the message, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and click on the actual message that popped up, and as you can see, it's sending me to the blog article that I able to. So you can see how OneSignal can be very beneficial for this particular situation, right? You can look at the stats, the analytics aspect of it, but I'm not going to touch upon that too much. So if you look at users, this is actually where you can manage the information. So you'll see here it shows the panel of all the audience that has subscribed to your notification. So you'll see for subscribed users, there's only one. Active users 1, engaged users 0, inactive users 0. So the main thing is that you can segment specific audiences based off the type of notification that you created. So as you saw, I created a desktop based notification, and that's why I received the message. So the main thing is that you create the settings, you attach the information to the website's WordPress plugin on the back end, and then once people actually have subscribed, you can start sending notifications of whatever you want. So it's your personal choice. All right, so that's OneSignal. So just play with it, familiarize yourself with it. As you can see, there are A/B tests, there are templates, and you can also automate messages being sent out. So if you craft messages to be sent out, they can be sent out automated as well. Regarding the templates, let me show you really quick. I don't want to spend too much time on that. There's also A/B testing to allow you to test, two different messages to see which gets the best engagement or the best conversions. Okay, so my name is Jeffrey. Take care. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, thanks.